Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Serving Nerve, where we talk about whatever we want, and today we are going to be going through more fat acceptance, body positivity, cringe compilations. So yeah, let's just get into this. Alrighty my people, I just want to interject that I do have a Patreon, and I do want to point out that if you want to support the channel, there is exclusive content on there, and I upload once a week. So yeah, if you want to check it out and support the channel, cool. If not, then let's get on with the video.
I'm not going to say that Star Wars is particularly fat-phobic, but I am going to say that the only fat X-Wing pilot was named Porkins. And
that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, my people. I've never really been big on, like, Star Wars and Star Trek. I think I saw the first two Star Wars movies, but that was about it. And that was before they CGI'd the hell out of them, by the way. But anyways, with this... funny, and I don't care. It's not you. They're not calling you fat, so get over it, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I just think it's stupid.
And according to the books, his nickname was Piggy.
That's funny, and I don't really care. It's just, like, it's kind of stupid, because it's, like, nowadays this kind of humor is, like, it's too easy, you know? Just being like, ha, Porky. I don't know when Star Wars was made, but that comes off as, like, total 90s vibes, in my opinion. Anyways, when it comes to this, it's not you being called fat, they're calling somebody else fat, and blah, 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 and who cares? But the other thing is, do you guys remember Earthbound, and the main antagonist of that story is a guy named Porky? Like... it's just what you do. I'm not saying it's good. I think it's kind of a cheap shot, but it's not like they're calling you fat. They're calling this guy fat and making a joke of it because it's like comedic relief or whatever. I don't know. Quote, I would be so embarrassed to look like you. I would actually probably feel a little bit ashamed because I feel like I wouldn't have self-control around consumption. And in many scopes of my life, I have struggled with finding that balance to living a healthy lifestyle. So, you know, I feel like I would just be giving up if I let my body become morbidly obese. It'd be almost like bending the knee to my incompetence or something like that, but that's my own negative self-perception. Like in either direction, I would be quite ashamed of myself if I let my body get super out of control, super duper underweight, super duper overweight. I've been on both sides of the spectrum when it comes to being, you know, obese, not super, but obese, and also being severely underweight, and I'd say that I'd feel the same level of shame letting it go in either inappropriate direction. It's not good to lose self-control. And I'd also say it's quite negative for your mental health more so than anything else. If you're living a very unmoderate lifestyle and you can't learn to moderate yourself and you can't learn to tell yourself no or give yourself the grace of saying yes at times. So, I don't know. I would feel personally quite ashamed. I don't think I'd be embarrassed because I wouldn't care about what other people think of me. I'd care what I think of myself. And I would also care to think to myself, man, I should be doing better for myself because this is just not right, but that's just me.
Not everybody fits in the bad bitch genre. Not everybody fits on the Rasta.
See, I don't really find that it's like bad bitch vibes if you're just like treating your body like crap. Again, in either direction. Not eating enough or eating way too much, like both of them consistently are bad. I don't really want people to beat themselves up about the way that they look, but I do hope that people strive to better their well-being and health because that's what's gonna stick with you long term. The judgments of society, those die out when people get bored. But, you know, your body at some point will conk out when it starts getting bored of you treating it like crap.
I spent my whole life afraid people were gonna find out that I was fat. But honestly, who gives a shit? There's nothing.
They already know. I mean, if you're fat, they're gonna know. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my people. I used to try and cover all that up. Like, go like, okay, they're not gonna know I'm fatter. Like, when I was 15, I tried sucking in my stomach looking skinnier so that, you know, I wouldn't be like, oh, like fat or like chubbier or whatever than all the other girls. I tried that. It didn't work. I mean, people can tell that you're sucking in your stomach. And also then you try covering everything up. You wear baggy hoodies and stuff like that. Doesn't work. People still know that you're chubby or they know that you're on normal weight or they know that you're underweight. I also tried to do the same thing, by the way, when I was underweight. When I was underweight, God, so lame. Tried to cover everything up. In the worst ways possible, wore like baggy clothing, lots of stuff over my body a lot of the time, and you know what? It didn't work. It didn't work, alright? People could still tell I was underweight. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what people think of you, but at the same time, a lot of people can just tell what you're at. They can tell. They totally can tell. So it's like, just strive to be healthy and live a good lifestyle, and get to a close to healthy body weight, and the rest comes with time. I don't know what to tell people anymore. I just think it's funny because it's like for people to find out that you're fat, it's like they can tell, they know.
Nothing more powerful than a fat girl who doesn't give a fuck.
You want a girl with boobs? I got you. You want a girl with ass? I also got you.
I don't know. This is the one thing that confuses me is I don't know if this girl even has a booty, dude. I know I don't. So, I mean, I'm calling it like I'm seeing it because I don't see it every single day. But when I see this, I'm like, you know, there's something that confuses me because when people hit a certain point of obesity, a lot of the time their natural curves just kind of disappear. So it's hard to tell what their proportions truly are. But I'm going to give that booty like, you know, a girl high 5 out of 10. Like a you go girl, but we know it's not there-ism.
You want a girl with a flat stomach? You want a girl with boobs?
That makeup's pretty cute. I like that makeup. You know, I actually do like this girl's makeup look. And also, is that an Attack on Titan tattoo? As you can tell, I am a weeb. I'm not fat phobic, but well, I don't care if you think I'm fat phobic. I have a lot of words that I do tend to repeat, one being but it doesn't matter. This is stupid. The whole like calling out people for being like, I'm not fat phobic, but there are times where people actually want to have a conversation pertaining to what you're even talking about when you mean fat phobia. So if somebody's like, I'm not fat phobic, but I have an issue with, you know, people who think it's wrong of me to use the term obese, medically, then yeah, I think it warrants some conversation, and just shutting people down isn't going to really help you. Waving the finger is not really going to do anything for you, so I think it's just silly. Thinking I'm too fat to wear a bikini. Anybody can wear a bikini, but can you wear it well is the question, and I would say it depends on the cut of the bikini more than anything else, unless you get to a point where somebody's severely anorexically skinny or severely morbidly obese, and I think that's when people actually really start staring, going like, oh my god, like they actually are like kind of like mortified at when people have really severely extreme body weights. But when I see this, I'm like, oh, she looks pretty good. I don't know, it's a cute bikini. It's got a good like color combination, cute shades, goes with her hair. I don't really see anything wrong with this. Remember, everybody is a bikini body. Yeah, everybody can wear a bikini. Everybody can have a bikini body. But, you know, when it comes to people dressing in bikinis, some can do it better than others. Personally, I do not rock bikinis particularly well, but I don't really give a shit. You should just not care what people think of you and strive to be healthy. That's the most important thing here. She looks great. Sun's out, turns out, do something to show your body love today. Make sure you eat, drink water, take necessary meds, move a bit, and rest. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I get this person's morbidly obese, but like what they're saying is not super duper crazy and bad. It sounds like it's very anti like body abuse, anti-depression vibes, in my opinion. Like I've definitely seen this in like ED recovery type groups and body positive groups where they're like, you know, like I had a really bad night, but I'm still gonna go outside, I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna eat some food, I'm gonna make sure I'm staying hydrated, drinking water, I'm gonna take my medication, I'm gonna take care of my body, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna get myself out of this rut. That's what this sounds like, so I'm not gonna beat this person down for it. Although I have heard crazy things from this person before, not gonna lie. But, you know what? Again, like these are all not bad things, so, you know. I do hope that everybody goes outside. I tend to lack going outside at times.
I want to know where all these skinny people are going thrifting, because they're always saying there's never any clothes for skinny people and there's a surplus for fat people. Here's an example of one of my local thrift stores with 4 racks at least of straight clothing sizes, and this right here is where plus starts, and it goes from here to the end of the rack.
I think it's funny when they use the term straight size, like, I don't know, I just think it's silly. But when it comes to the whole plus size clothing thing, yeah, it can be harder to find plus size clothing. I'd say on a budget more than anything else, but I would say that finding anything on a budget these days is hard. I don't really go out and buy clothes and stuff often, so I'm like, I don't know. Hence my slow to degrade wardrobe, but I don't know. I never go thrifting. I know it's fun and I know a lot of people like it, but I've never done it before, so I wouldn't be able to make any input on this appropriately.
Oh my god, this is so cute. Oof. Hauling my big butt around on this couch.
We will not have any of this Tom's sluttery foolism antics. No, it's over. We're done. Anyways, my people, that is the video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't know what we're talking about, but I need to leave because I need to leave this. No shade, but this is definitely fetish material. So, me, that's when I dip like dots, my dudes. And, yeah. So, yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time, my people. It has been lovely. Slater.